Hi farm friends! Today I wanted to give you a look into what my daily life looks like. What does the life of a farmer who works outside of the home, who is a mother, who is a wife, I'm juggling all of these different things. What does that look like for me, and how do I manage to do it all? And I have an interview over on Tracy's channel at Just Dig It Farms. She's doing a series called In Her Boots, and she's interviewing lady farmers from all over. Right now it's just Alabama, but there are plans to expand in the future, and I am her third episode, and it comes out today. If you're watching this video, her episode is already out. Be sure to check the link in the description. It's about a 40-minute interview where I tell a lot about how we got here with our farm, how Zach and I met. There's just a bunch of really great information, and I share also more on how I wear so many different boots, how I feel those boots, and how I'm able to get things done here on the farm and in the rest of our life. It has been on my heart to share this with you for a while, and I don't share this because I have it all together, because I absolutely don't. I share this because I don't have it all together, and I want you to see some of that. Maybe you'll glean a little bit of information that might help you. If you too are juggling a lot of different things. We live in a pretty fast-paced world now, and that's one reason we farm, because it does bring a slowness and a deliberate slowness, because you cannot rush certain things on a farm. You can't rush a chicken to lay an egg or an egg to hatch. You cannot rush your plants growing, and there's preparation and there's work that goes into everything that we do here and everything that we do on a farm. Now, we do run what we call a homestead hatchery, and for us that means we have a small farm hatchery where we interact with the birds that are our breeding stock every single day, hands-on, day in, day out. Most of them have names. They're very precious and dear to us. So we are a very small scale specialty hatchery, primarily focusing on Americanas, which are a specific breed of chicken that has big muffs and beards. They come in a certain few colors to be considered Americanas, and they lay vibrant blue eggs. So we have 2 breeding flocks of those, and then the rest we focus on just different colored eggs, really beautiful and various colors. So what goes into that is, in the spring we are hatching chicks, we are shipping chicks, and we are shipping hatching eggs. But that doesn't start until January, so you're not gonna see that in this video, but I did want to share that with you. So every single day here on the farm and in our lives looks totally different. There are a few things. There are the consistencies of coffee and breakfast every morning, of sending Eleanor to school during the school year, and us going to work. Those are very consistent things. Everything else that happens within our day is not random, but it's just about random, because you never know what might pop up. For instance, we've been having to worm our goats extra. We found out we weren't using the correct thing for the type of worms that our goats had, and our parasite load is so heavy here in Alabama, so we have to make adjustments. We had to get medication. A friend shared that with us. Thank you, Brooke at Cog Hill Farm. She shared some of that medicine with us so that we could effectively worm the goats. Today is their last dose. You're going to get to see that this evening. But every day is different, and every day I'm not doing everything. Thankfully, I have a wonderful partner in Zach to lean on, and we trade off different duties. Sometimes I'm doing bath time with Eleanor, sometimes he is, sometimes I'm doing homework, sometimes he's doing homework. The dishes, the laundry, The animal chores, we work together on everything, and we wouldn't be able to do this if we didn't have each other, if it wasn't a swapping out of roles in that way. Another huge thing in our lives is YouTube now. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes planning, it takes thoughtfulness, and it has been a wonderful way to share information and just to share our lives with people. Our lives bring us a lot of joy. Our animals, our farm life brings us a lot of joy, and we love sharing that with other people. The first thing I need in the morning is coffee. I just about don't get anything accomplished until after I have had my coffee.
Yeah.
After my coffee, I head outside. This is one of my absolute favorite parts of my day. Starting out with the animals, telling them good morning. I do visual checks on everybody's safety and on their health, just to make sure everybody is on the up and up. That's always on my mind here on the farm, is to make sure everybody is doing well, feeling well. It is a beautiful morning. Let's go let everybody out. The first thing I do is let out everybody. I typically start up at what we call the big pen. Right now we have Moon and her chicks still in a small coop, so I'll let them out. Moon and the babies. Then I head over to the big pen to let out all of the ducks. And everybody knows that once I open that gate and then I go and open the other coops that we do let the chickens out of, I am going to put out scratch. But this morning, there's not any scratch. All there is are pellets, and they're not going to be happy with me if there's only pellets. So I've got to go and get some out of our shop. And this is one of the ways I can say that every day is different. And since we are swapping out with chores, I didn't know that there wasn't any scratch in the barrel. Zach only put a bag of layer pellets out here yesterday evening to put some food out for them in the evening. But I need to get the scratch and put it in the bucket. So we layer our layer pellets and our scratch together, and then I throw some scratch out for everybody. So everybody knows that's coming, and that is their favorite thing, as you can tell. We keep 2 water pans out for the ducks, and of course the chickens drink out of it too, and the ducks just love to make a nasty mess out of their water. Now the chickens have clean and covered waters. We do buckets with cups on them. So I go around and I fill those. All of those are full right now except for one. But I clean out these. We have a clear pan that we use, and then we've got a pool, and the ducks make a nasty mess. So I spray those out every single morning. with the jet function on my sprayer because, oh my goodness, it's a nasty mess. So spray it all the way out. I clean these once a week with soap, but in the mornings like this, I'm just quickly spraying them out, filling them so that they have clean water, at least until the ducks come make a mess of it. Our lavender Americanas stay enclosed in their coop and run all the time. We don't let them out because we have too many that free range now. That's a flock we want to keep isolated. We want to keep their breeding pure. So we like to keep them put up together. They also get a little bit of extra special attention. They get extra minerals because they are a breeding flock and they do lay a lot of eggs. And we want to make sure that their health is always on the up and up. So I fill their water and add some minerals here. I put their scratch and pellets in their house for the day in their bowl, and they are set. And
good morning, Silkies. Good morning. I have water to fill in here, don't I? Let's get your water filled.
Then I am doubling back to the Silky coop because I saw that they need some water. We have 3 buckets in here. One of the buckets still has water, and 2 are completely out. The water line is below where it needs to be. So I'm in here, I'm going to fill up their waters, and they don't need any apple cider vinegar, but every other time I fill up their water, I add apple cider vinegar, and that just is an extra thing to gives them more minerals that they need, more vitamins, and it helps with their gut health. While I'm in here, I check on the pigeons. They have food. I gave them food yesterday, and they have water. I had to dump out their little water cup because they get it dirty. And again, I clean this about once a week with a cleaning solution. And I'm dumping their water out pretty much every day out of that little cup. But that's one reason that we love these things. I'm not having to scrub down a water every day because the water in the bucket doesn't get dirty. The water in the bucket is very clean, and only a little bit comes out at a time to fill that cup up. And it's an auto-fill waterer. I can link those down below because they make our life way easier. They make my life way easier. And we need those types of systems on farms. We need things that work for us, and they're benefiting us, and they're helping us keep our animals healthy. So I'll link those down below, but I love them. Now to the goats. Once I'm done in the Silky coop, it is off to the goats. Now the goats don't usually need anything in the morning. We give them hay in the evening. They've got plenty of hay, but I like to tell my babies good morning, look at everybody, make sure nobody's got any boo-boos. You know, animals get hurt, they get scraped on things no matter how careful we are with their surroundings. But they've got everything that they need this morning, so it's just a quick hello.
I know they taste so good. They just taste delicious. You're so silly. You're so silly. Biscuit, are you chewing some hay this morning? Are you chewing your hay this morning? Yeah. Yeah. You got plenty of hay back there, don't you? Gravy, I just want to pet you. I don't want my fingers nibbled. I just want to pet you. Oh, look. You're rubbing against my hand. Oh, sweet boy. Does sunshine feel good this morning? I think it feels great. It's not hot. I am sweaty. I gotta go let the chickens out. Biscuit, you're being so sweet, and then Gravy, you just have to get right in on it, don't you? You can't just let me give him loves. Look at Biscuit just sitting here. Honey. Honey. Oh my goodness. Look at this. What are you doing, Gravy? What are you doing, Gravy? Y'all bring me so much joy. Thanks. I just trimmed your hooves. They still look good. They still look good. Thanks for showing them off. All right. Y'all don't need anything for today. You have water. You're eating on your protein block still. Need to order you another, don't I? All right, y'all be good today. I'll see you after work. Typically, I am letting all of the chickens out in the morning, but this morning, I'm only letting out a few because they're already out. We combined some flocks and they're not wanting to stay together at night. They're wanting to sleep separately. So the older flock has been coming in here. I'll let y'all out. The older members. And then some of the younger members have been sleeping on top of a coop. I've been sleeping on top of a coop and they're out first thing in the morning. So we gotta break them of that, and we're gonna have to keep them up for like a week in order to do that. Are you laying an egg? I don't collect eggs in the morning. She's fussing at me now. I don't collect eggs in the morning because chickens lay at any point during the day. So I don't collect eggs in the morning because if I do, I have to turn around and collect them at night. Now we did have an issue with some chickens eating eggs. And so in those areas, I was taking them first thing in the morning, but that's not happening now. Here's some of the members of the pasture flock. So I just put feed out for them in the morning. Make sure everybody is out and can get to food and water. Good morning, pigs. Y'all gonna fuss this morning? Let's get your mud hole filled up. Have to move where this hose is. There we go. We are going on week 6 with no measurable rainfall. 6 weeks with no measurable rainfall. And so our pond is really low, which I say really low. It's about 3 feet lower than what it usually is, which is not terrible. It retains water really well. And it being a runoff pond, it'll all come right back as soon as it does rain. But the ground is soaking up everything. Hey, babies. And so the pig's wallow is not holding water the way that it was. So we're having to fill it pretty much every day. They do not get fed in the morning. They get fed in the evening. They forage all day out here. There's a huge black walnut tree, and they love the walnuts, and they're falling because it's the fall. Yeah, aren't they? Aren't they? They're sweet babies. Sweet rooster. Hi, sweet rooster. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning. Lucille, do you need some love? Do you need some love too? Oh, she's gonna fall over. Watch her. Lucille, baby. Oh, gonna lay down. I can't get to you. I'm outside the fence. I can't get to you, sweet girl. I know you love your belly rubs. Yes, I do. We gotta get this gate put up. It drives me kind of crazy that we don't have our gate up. So we are gonna get that done. Aren't we? We're gonna get our gate up. I love the yellow goldenrod out here in their pasture. Yes, I do. Peanut's gonna go walk by it. All right, y'all be good. Y'all have a good day, okay? Behave. Be nice to each other. Be nice.
We prepare breakfast together. Most of the time it is eggs and bacon and toast. But some of our other go-to breakfasts are bagels and cream cheese. Zach really likes salmon on his, so we make that. This morning I'm going to have cereal, and Eleanor is going to have a bagel with some fruit and some crackers because in the mornings are not her thing. So we do our best to have a good morning and leave for school on a good note. I am very blessed and fortunate to be able to do what I do with farming and also working at a stable full-time job. I love my job and I love being able to be creative, and it's very fulfilling for me to know that I am providing for my family and our farm, because our farm does earn a revenue. It is a business, but at the same time it is for pleasure. And we would not be able to do what we do with the animals and have so many pets if we did not have a stable income to provide for our family and to provide for taking care of the animals. I love my drive from the farm into town. It's a beautiful, beautiful drive. Lots of farmland, cows, other ranches. There are actually some ranches out here, pecan trees, and right now all the leaves are changing, so it's a really, really beautiful drive in the mornings. Once I get to work, I'm looking at my to-do list for the day, and I love having a list to cross things off of, even if it's something super simple, like if I happen to write down answer so-and-so's email and send this email and make this change. I love having just a list of things. Today I am doing something that I don't usually do. We have a special lunch at church for staff and their spouses, and I am going to that, and I'm going to get to eat lunch with Zach today. Then back to work for a few hours. As a web developer, I'm always making changes. We always have another project that we're working on, usually 3 to 4 projects at a time for the university that I work for, and I enjoy getting to create, getting to design content. I love it all. I love every aspect of it. It is hard sometimes because everything is always changing. It's not done. It's never completed. It's never done, because by the time you finish something, something needs to be changed. That's the world of technology. That is the nature of the world that we live in. It's fast. It's always changing. Information has always got to be updated, and that's job security for me. I know that I'm needed, but I really love what I do, and I love being able to know that I am providing for my family. I'm showing Eleanor that she can do whatever she wants to do, and it doesn't have to look conventional. My life is not conventional, I don't think, anyways. With having the farm business, working full-time. Zach works full-time. He works part-time as well as a minister. But I don't think that my life is conventional. And I have friends ask all the time, how do you do it all? And that's one reason I want to share this, because I'm not doing it all. I'm not doing it all every day. Things have to take the place of something else. There are only so many hours in the day. I told somebody this week, actually yesterday, we do this to ourselves. We've chosen this life, and I don't think it's sustainable forever. I don't see us living this way forever. I think that things will narrow somewhat as we get older and as Eleanor gets older, but maybe not. Maybe not. We may just continue to add things, take things away, change how we do things. Who knows? I am home and I'm already running through my mental list of things that I need to accomplish. We are having leftovers tonight, as well as some asparagus that I'm gonna bake in the oven. We've got 2 different types of chili and some mac and cheese that I know Eleanor is gonna eat. And I'm gonna fix Eleanor's lunch for tomorrow. I've got dishes to do. I've gotta unload and load the dishwasher. I need to do a little bit of laundry, but daylight is scarce now when I get home, and soon it's gonna be dark when I get home every day. And so I am trying to take advantage of that waning daylight and get outside as soon as I get home. I'm waiting on Eleanor. She's about to go collect eggs with me. We're headed to collect eggs, aren't we? You have a peach drink that's yummy.
Just like peach.
All right, let's go get eggs. Oh, that's a pretty feather. You can pick that one up. It's green. It's beautiful. All right, put it in the basket. When it comes to that being our sole source of income, but it is a lot of work, but it's work we choose to do. It's very fulfilling work, and I enjoy it so much. It has taught me so many lessons already. It's taught Zach a lot of lessons, and Eleanor. We love that she's being raised this way. She has such knowledge on so many things and has learned so many lessons for her life in the future. It's given her wisdom beyond her years already. Not that we want her to grow up fast. We want to preserve the fun and the playfulness of childhood and getting to be on her farm and enjoy her animals for as long as we can. You ready to go help? Let's go worm the goats. Come on. Come on. Let's go. And get their final dose of their dewormer done, aren't we? Yeah, let's get this done. Don't eat my camera, come here. Don't eat my camera. All right, Miss Honey. All right, honey, you're first, baby. Good job. Good job. Oh, don't eat my hair, Gravy. Don't eat my hair. You're not supposed to eat my hair. Are you? Are you? You're not supposed to. All right, biscuit. Good boy. Good boy. Whoa! You gonna just come up here with me? There you go. There you go. That's a good boy. You're gonna dump everything else over though. You can't have that. Look how tall you are. Look how tall you are. Yeah. Alright. You gotta, don't eat my hair. Don't eat my hair. Alright, you gotta have the one you really don't like. You don't like this one. I'm sorry.
boys. Y'all next. Oh, buddy. All right, Gravy. It's your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn. I know. All right, last one. Good boy. Good boys. Y'all did so good. Hey, can we be friends again? I'm about to get you some treats. Yes, I am. I know you don't like it, Gravy. Makes you drool, doesn't it? Now I gotta go get hay. And when I get back, they're gonna get treats. Let's go get your hay, okay? I'll be right back. Be right back. Got some chickens laying in the hay.
I hope you enjoy this look into a day in my life, and let me know in the comments, do you want to see this from Zach's perspective and maybe Eleanor's perspective as well? I thought that might be fun, but let me know in the comments, and be sure when you finish this video, go check out Tracy at Just Dig It Farms in her Boots episode interviewing me. It shares a lot more about how I manage here on the farm.